New week, new moves. Let's get this back. Now we start with the Ghana Football Association. A newly appointed technical director of the Ghana Football Association, Bernhard Lippert, has set sights on developing a football identity for the various national teams during a 2-year reign. The 58-year-old was appointed by the GFA earlier this month, taking over from Francis Otiakente, who exited the job in March.
Different kind of coach education, which is very, very important to develop a country in football. And we have to find out the DNA of this country. That means we have to develop a national football philosophy where I cannot decide this. I need the help of a lot of people here to define the DNA of this country and then follow a way, a very structured way, through children football, through youth football, and organize everything and bring it through the youth national teams to the top.
A number of European games during the weekend, and the headlining one was the clasico. And Barcelona boss Ronald Koeman says the video assistant referee system seems to be only used to make decisions against Barca. After Sergio Ramos' penalty helped Real Madrid win El Clasico, Barca had 2 penalty appeals turned down for a Rafael Varane challenge and on Lionel Messi, and also a possible Varane handball.
When it's something against Barcelona, we have now 5 games, and we did not have any decision by the VAR in our hands. And there are some examples. The penalty against Sevilla, against Messi, the 2 red cards in the first half against Getafe, and now yes, the VAR is making that decision. First of all, to give the referee the opportunity to see the penalty, and he decided that's penalty. But in my opinion, it's a fault what happened.
Philippe Coutinho injured his left hamstring and is effective, ruling him out of his side Champions League showdown away to Juventus on Wednesday. Now let's do some English Premier League football. And Chelsea boss Frank Lampard was left frustrated and confused that his team were denied a penalty in Saturday's 0-0 Premier League draw at Manchester United. Cesar Azpilicueta was grabbed by Harry Maguire when challenging for a header in the first half, but the VAR dismissed the London-class penalty claims after receiving the incident.
Would expect, because he's a competent referee, so I'm really surprised him not to get it. You look at the games against Manchester United last year, if you analyse them properly, I think we played some really good stuff in all of them. We won the one at Wembley, but the ones we came here, we played well for 45, 60 minutes and lost 4-0 in the end. So I think it gave us an extra security, and I didn't think it would take much away from us in an attacking sense. We play it to be aggressive, we play it to get wing-backs forward and crosses in the box, so it was never a case of submitting to that. But our game in the final third wasn't as good as it normally is.
For Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he was pleased to pick up a first home point for the Premier League campaign by shutting out Frank Lampard's free-scoring side at the Old Trafford.
See their keeper today. I think he's the match winner. 2 fantastic saves from Marcus. The one in the second half, an unbelievable save. I'm standing just behind it and following it to the top corner. Great finish, great save. The first one, well blocked with his right foot. So I think it's an even game. We've just got to be. It's easy to be a fan or be me or be you to sit and say he should be playing, he should be playing, he should be playing. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You know, they're tired, they played loads of internationals, now they come and play it every 3 days again. And after PSG, last time we had a big dip. This time around we've started with a good performance. Maybe we should have had 3 points, but we didn't. But we got a point, and it's something to build from.
Everton manager Carlo Ancelotti says the club will appeal the decision to send off Lucas Digne after Sunday's 2-0 defeat at Southampton. Ancelotti is determined for his fullback to avoid a 3-match ban, which is set to rule him out of the games against Newcastle, Manchester United and Fulham.
The red card, because it was not intentional. Maybe it could be yellow, but for sure was not a violent conduct. So they could check better. Maybe all the rumors that all the week where with against Pickford, against the Richarlison, affecting the decision. And if it is like this, it's not right. I'm going to appeal for sure.
Now let's run you through the results for the Premier League in the weekend. And Aston Villa lost at home to Leeds 3-0, and West Ham also drew Manchester City at the London Stadium 1-1. Fulham at the Craven Cottage lost at home to Crystal Palace 2-1. And Manchester United at Old Trafford and Chelsea, it was a goalless draw. Liverpool won at home at Anfield to Sheffield United 2-1. Southampton Everton 2-0. Wolves was 1-1 with Newcastle, Brighton also. And tonight we have Burnley against Tottenham. Jose Mourinho is not expecting an easy ride when Tottenham take on Burnley later this evening. Sean Dyche's men currently sit in the relegation zone with just 1 point from their first 4 matches. But Jose Mourinho asserted that their start to the season does not reflect the quality that they have at their disposal.
March, April, where lots of teams will be fighting for relegation, they will be already saved. They will be already 8, 9, 10. Comfortable in the table. This is Burnley. So the fact that they have only one point in this moment, they have one match less, and the fact that they had only one point doesn't tell me much. Burnley is Burnley. The way they play, the players they have, their style of play, the manager, nothing changed there. It's always difficult and it's going.
Now let's do some Formula One. And Lewis Hamilton said he felt very humbled about becoming the Formula One driver with the most victories. Hamilton is now out on his own at the head of the Formula One's all-time winners table after taking a 90-second victory in a dominant showing at the Portuguese Grand Prix. So that's it for today on MX Breaks on Sports. I am Selwyn Saki. Keep watching MX24.